So let's go to Los Angeles. Oh, let's go to Virginia. And we're going to talk to LA from Virginia. Hi, LA.
Hi, Katie.
Hi.
Sorry for the confusion. It's awesome to meet you.
Oh, my goodness. Awesome to meet you, too. So, sweetheart.
I feel like I'm a groupie or something. So it's just
well,
really
you know,
cool.
You're all that's left of me. So I am at least a groupie. So let's please read your email.
Okay. Katie, my stress usually comes from worrying about money. As I do the work, I'm finding peace a lot quicker, but I still stress each month when I can't pay the rent on time. I was having painful stomach aches each time, and one of your facilitators, Celeste, kindly helped me to see that the physical pain was trying to tell me something. For a while, I would pray like crazy, asking God and the universe for help. When I ask and don't get what I'm asking for, it's very painful. But I'm afraid to do just nothing and let go of the control that I seem to think I have. Stressing also makes it seem like I'm actually doing something. With Celeste's help, I realized that my thoughts were causing the physical pain. I thought I had dealt with those thoughts, and when they kept nagging me, I was pushing them aside. So now I'm sitting with my thoughts and listening better. Anyway, it occurred to me that when I pray or write down goals, that I'm in God's business or the universe's business. Am I out of my business by demanding that my rent gets paid on time? Am I in the universe's business by feeling I've done everything in my power and asking what the hell? I am now trying to go with the flow and be at peace, but I feel a little lost without my old job of praying and begging for things to go my way. I guess my main question would be, is there a point to prayer and to making goals for what we want in life?
There's a big point to prayer. It's like, God, help me pay the rent. Please, God, help me pay the rent. So God should help you pay the rent. Is it true?
No.
So I'm just leaving a little space here for you to consider. To really consider. I'm considering God should help me pay the rent. Is it true?
It always feels like you should because I feel like...
Okay, now that's not inquiry.
Okay.
That is discussion. It's not right or wrong. It's just that, just notice that thought and go back to the question. God should help me pay the rent. Is it true?
No.
Notice how you react when you believe God should help you pay the rent. Notice what happens when you believe that.
I get very angry. And I question everything. I wonder what I did wrong.
You become guilty.
Am I being punished? I don't ask for much.
So we become a
Very
beggar.
frustrated.
We become guilty. How do I react when I believe the thought? I get to see, how I put it all onto God. And where God's falling short and telling him what to do and telling him what's best and dictating where his money should go or hers, whatever your God is to you. And I'm just, I'm into God's pocketbook, into his bank account. I'm just, but that doesn't stop me. And then, so just right here, right now, who are you without the thought God should pay the rent?
It's kind of a scary one.
It is if you put a future on it. So just right here, right now, who would you be without the thought, God should pay my rent? God should help me pay my rent. Who would you be without being that dictator?
I would be somebody who likes God a moment. I would be at peace. I would not be afraid to look at more opportunities and try to find ways to pay the rent.
Okay, so now let's look at who would you be without the thought, God should help me pay the rent. Just notice that you're sitting, that there's a roof over your head. You don't look too hot or too cold.
No, pretty comfortable.
Are you okay? Just right now. That's all we're looking at, just right now.
It's hard to stay in just right now.
Oh, but that's okay, because this is where, this is where the gift is. This is what's given. People whose rent is paid can't have the comfort you're experiencing, the grace. They're not aware of the grace you're experiencing right now. They're so into the future and how am I going to pay next month's rent? Well, I've got it. Now, how am I going to pay the next 6 months' rent? So we're not here now noticing that everything you want, if your rent was paid, you have everything you want right here, right now.
And then once the rent's paid, then I go on to the next want. So, but you're right. Even when I was really stressed and I could feel the pit in my stomach, and I was able to bring myself back to just where I'm at right now, instead of envisioning myself out on the street, at a homeless shelter. I'm here, and the roof is over my head, and I'm very comfortable.
Yes, you are.
And I'm talking to Katie.
Yeah. So now, imagine yourself in a homeless shelter.
I can do that pretty easy.
So are you sitting? Imagine yourself sitting in a homeless shelter. So other than what you're thinking and believing, are you okay?
Other than what I'm thinking and believing, yes.
So the worst that can happen is what you're thinking and believing, with or without your rent paid. I would love that you have this under all conditions. I would love that the entire world have this beyond all apparent conditions in your head. That it takes sitting and listening in the silence. And notice how those false images of future would, just like a tidal wave, just wipe away this peace that does not surpass all understanding, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
You understand where it is. You understand how to find it.